Hey everyone, it's Nick, and today I'm going to review the anime series Angels of Death. Uh, it ran July 6, 2018 to October 26, 2018 for 16 episodes, and it has a manga series, and it has a novel series, and a couple video games as well, which I actually plan to get the games, at least one of them anyway, for the Switch when I get one. And it's on Microsoft Windows, PC, I believe, Nintendo Switch, Android, iOS, and Steam. And they have a few different ones. Let's see. So anyway, what do I think of the series? I mean, I thought it was actually pretty cool. I liked it. I think it would have made. I would have seen it next month on Hulu, but I mean, I'm sorry, I would have seen it next month. And next month, I'm not going to have Crunchyroll. I'll have Hulu for a while, and I think it's pretty much only available on Crunchyroll, so I got it in now while I can. And it actually ended up being a perfect way. Kind of like I'm sure anyone who's seen my review, I was really disappointed with Promised Neverland. I mean, the first season was actually pretty good. I really loved the first season, but the second season, well, I mean, it started fine enough. Not as good as the first season, but then it just, really sucked bad at the end. It was so bad. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it too long, but yeah, it was the perfect thing I needed. Let's see, the characters. Let me check the list here. It has two main characters, Rachel Gardner, 13-year-old female protagonist, kind of a amnesiac type character. She wakes up in a hospital, no memories, and kind of regains them as she goes along. Can't really say much about her. The show's a mystery, so watching it, you see things unfold. So I won't spoil anything. It's kind of hard to really talk too much about it. Let's see. Then you have the male protagonist, Isaac Foster, he is a psycho serial killer. We learn why he becomes that way throughout the show, so I'm not going to talk much about it. I mean, you kind of just have to see it. Saying anything about it would take out part of the fun of watching it, seeing it all unfold. Then you have other characters, supporting characters. Danny, it's the crazy doctor. He has a thing for eyeballs, and then he appears in the first episode. Then you have Eddie Edward Mason. Daniel Dickens is the full name of the doctor, and then Eddie is kind of like a child who, he has a hobby for undertaking, digging graves. So he has all these graves in his section. Let's see. Kathy or Catherine Ward, she's the masochistic, what is it? Kind of warden. She's dressed up in really sexy attire, and she has kind of this whip device that also controls everything on her floor. I won't say too much about her either. And then you have Abraham Gray or Gray. He's a kind of self-proclaimed, he's a self-righteous holy man. He appears on one of the floors. They all have these different floors that they are on. Like Zach's on, or Isaac or Zach, he's on B6, Danny B5, B4 is Eddie, B3 is Cassie, and then Gray is on B2. And nobody's on B1. B1's the exit for. And you have a couple other characters. Let's name a couple of them. Lucy, who I don't think a lot of them appear in the anime. I think I haven't played the game yet, so I don't know a lot of them. But anyway, those are the main characters of the show version. Let's see. Yeah, really great aesthetic. I mean, it was this really what is it? psychological, so, had a real hallucinatory type of feel to it. It was just perfect for Halloween, for the month of Halloween. As you can see on the thumbnail, put in the video, you can see the designs are very Halloweenish. It's very perfect. Music on the show was pretty good. They had a lot of, fit the show really well. It's just kind of, I don't remember, I guess a lot of it was generic, but it worked perfect on the show. They had this kind of recurring organ piece that was really good. My favorite one in the show. This show does have the occasional comic relief. Mostly, Zach seems to provide most of it. For the most part, it's a pretty serious show. It's pretty dark, serious. I'm not sure what the rating of the show is. I think it's TV mature. I don't remember. I don't know for sure. I've seen various rated differently across different different sites. Like Crunchyroll rates it TV 14. I think it's mature. It's a lot of blood and gore and very dark imagery. So a lot of cursing. So I think they use the F word various times. I think it's mature. It's an adult show, but anyway, yeah, I can't talk too much about the plot of the show. I mean, it's basically kind of a death game type of plot. They're both trying to get out of this, or maybe not death game. It's like they're trying to escape out of this kind of hospital underground or this facility. I don't remember exactly what it was. And at the end, they get out. I mean, that's all I can really tell you is they get out at the last episode. And all these fours are different types of trials they go through. Let's see, the voice actors in the show, let's see. I'll name a couple. Rachel Ray is Meg McQueen in English. I'm not really familiar with. She's one of them. I watch it in English, which I usually do. Zach is in English, Dallas Reed. People are probably familiar with. He played Asta in Black Clover, and I mean that's the main one. I've heard him a few other ones, but his main thing is Black Clover. Did a really good job in the show. He fit the role perfectly. I think he was actually better in this show than Black Clover. His kind of loud voice acting on the show was perfect for the character. I think it was a better fit. If Asta just yells a lot for no reason, but I think it was better for Zach. And then let's see, Derek Snow for Danny, Brittany Karbowski for Eddie, who's also voiced other roles, like she played Black Star and Soul Eater for one thing. If anyone's seen that show, I did a review on that show as well. Great show, by the way. Let's see, Jamie Marchi for Cassie. I'm not familiar with her either. It doesn't say who the English voice actors for Grey, but anyway, a couple of them I'm really familiar with. I'm not familiar with most of them. I don't think I've seen a lot of stuff with them in it. But they all did a pretty good job on the show. It's a JC Staff show. They've done other, like their big things have been Eden Zero, the anime edition, Food Wars, the anime version, Toradora, the anime version, which I'm going to review that show, and Eden Zero eventually. Food Wars, I haven't seen it, I can't really review it. I kind of when you get Hulu, I think they have it dubbed on there. I think I'm going to watch it dubbed and go through the backlog of it. I'll do that one as well. That one's pretty fun as well. So anyway, yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'd say it's about 7, 8 out of 10. I think I'll get the games eventually. I'll see for myself. The games are a bit more more detailed in the show. The show's kind of a general outline of the games. Now, would I see it again? I don't know. I think it's kind of a one and done type show. I mean, the games I might go through again, but I think it's a great show. I think it's a great one and done. I don't know if it's a multiple viewing show. I don't know if it really a word. I text you, Kimberly. Multiple viewings, but anyhow, okay. But yeah, I recommend it. got me through these, bitter disappointment of Promised Neverland. I think it's a great October show, and I do think there are better ones, like Black Butler is another one that's a lot better. I did review that one. That's a great one. Demon Slayer gets to be another great October show. Death Note is another great one. I think it's still a solid one, but I mean, I guess I could say there are some other ones that are even better. And I recommend if you have time to check out at least once. I mean, it's not long, 16 episodes. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with it. And when I get the games, I'll review those too, but I think that will be next year, early next year when I get a Switch. Hopefully I could find the games. Anyway, so I wanted to review, hope you enjoyed my thoughts on it, and please leave a like and subscribe, if you could please, and stay tuned for my other videos next month. Granted, the internet works enough for it. I'm going to be live streaming the game Catherine Full Body. I'm hoping I'll be able to do it. Otherwise, I'll have to just upload it, record it and upload it afterward. But hopefully it works. I've been trying lately to do it. It hasn't been working. It'll be up for a bit and it'll just stop all of a sudden. But yeah, anyway, check out my other videos too. I've done other reviews, and I do some clips from games I upload as clips. Mostly Sword Art Online and Valkyria Chronicles. Shorts, of course. So yeah, okay, well, have a great day, everyone, and I will catch you later.